Hi, I am here with a very important, in my opinion, topic. Let's be honest. Most of us can agree on one thing. The dating world right now is not an easy one to navigate. Over and over, I hear the same frustration from my coaching clients, and they're putting themselves out there, they're meeting people, they're making some connections, and yet they are left wondering at times, is this person genuinely interested in building a relationship, or am I just filling time in their life? And here's the hard truth. There are a lot of people in the dating world who, in my opinion, should not be dating at all. They're not there to build connection. They're there for attention, for validation, for a quick dopamine hit and ego boost. They enjoy being wanted, but they have no real intention of investing in getting to know someone or moving toward the relationship. I do want to say that this might not be a conscious decision on their part. It is possible they're just too comfortable in the limbo state of wanting to feel connected, since this is one of our deepest innate human desires, but they're not willing or able to commit to anything or anyone. Maybe out of fear, maybe out of lack of social and relationship skills. We don't know. So we are not here to judge, but we're here to learn how to recognize them easily. Ask them a question. What are you looking for? And if they answer with something vague like, I don't know, I just want to see where this goes. Here's what I want you to understand. A person who is genuinely dating with intention does know what they're looking for. And the sooner you learn to scan for that intention, the better. So, how do you tell the difference between someone who is just seeking attention and someone who truly wants a partnership? First, you ask the question early, what are you looking for? And when you ask, don't just listen to the words, watch the response. Pay attention to verbal and nonverbal communication as much as their words. Do they get nervous? Do they deflect or avoid answering? Have they tried changing the subject? Do they get defensive or even irritated by the question? Someone who is clear and intentional will absolutely welcome this conversation because they want to meet someone aligned. They're not afraid of clarity. Now, of course, there is always a risk. Some people will tell you exactly what you want to hear and will still end up not committing later. That's part of being human. Connection always carries risk, and we have to accept it. So once you get an answer that sounds and feels aligned, the next step is simple but powerful. Watch their actions. If someone says they want a long-term partnership, that should show up in how they treat you. Do they make time for you? Do they prioritize seeing you? Do they stay consistent in their communication with you? Or does it feel like you're being squeezed into the margins of their busy life? Effort matters. Consistency matters. Feeling important to somebody matters. The second way to discern genuine intention is what we could call stepping outside the dating bubble. Let me explain. You meet someone, the chemistry is good, the conversations flow, you enjoy each other's company. But if everything stays contained in just dates, fun activities, and lighthearted interactions, you're still inside the bubble. And absolutely enjoy all of the warmth and fuzzies of the initial connection filled with chemistry. It is a beautiful experience. Savor it. But someone who is truly interested in you will start mentally placing you in their future. And this is the second way you can discern someone's intention. They will talk about their friends. They will talk to their friends about you. They will ask you if you talk to your friends about them. They will talk about their family, their values, their plans. They might say something like, next summer, I have been thinking about traveling to Europe. And if this continues to grow between us, I'd love to experience that trip together with you. How do you feel about that? There is no guarantee, but there is intention. They're not just enjoying the present moment, they are imagining a future that includes you. Now, to be fair, some people move slowly because they've been hurt before, and that's understandable. But if you have spent time together, build safety, shared vulnerability, and established connection, someone who is intentional will not stay vague for too long. They should be able to tell you what direction they're moving in and whether they see you walking alongside them pretty quick. So let me summarize this clearly. To discern genuine intention, you ask what they're looking for, you observe their verbal and nonverbal response, you watch whether their actions match their words, you notice if they prioritize you, and you pay attention to whether they place you in their future. And here's my honest perspective, both as someone who has lived through plenty of relationship challenges and as a relationship coach who has guided many others. Dating would be so much easier if we all took responsibility for being clear, direct, and honest from the start. It's not easy, but it is necessary. So become clear with yourself about what it is that you're looking for, what you want, the pace you want, the direction you're moving in. And don't be afraid to ask the question. Clarity doesn't scare the right person away. It saves you time and it brings you closer to someone more aligned with your vision. That's how dating becomes intentional. And that's how real relationships begin. So join my online and in-person events to deepen this concept, to practice and embody the confidence to discern someone's intention and to communicate with clarity your own vision. Additionally, check out my upcoming 5-week group coaching program where you will get the full spectrum of relationship and dating skills to finally meet someone and create a fulfilling relationship. Oh, and please do subscribe to my channel, help me grow it, and be on the lookout for my next week's video. Have a great rest of the week. I hope this has been helpful for you.